how it started. Like at the end of May, it was such a lovely day. I was in a small cafe.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Nicolah. If you are new, hey, how you doing? Thank you so much for being here. And if you're old, you already know what it is. Thank you so much for stopping by. Almost fucked up my own intro. Alright guys, as you can tell, we're starting off a little rough today, okay? All of my eyeshadow brushes are filthy. So today's look is actually inspired by one of my favorite smaller YouTubers or influencers here on YouTube. Her name is Elanye Maiden. I'm going to link the video down below as to where I got the inspiration for today's look from. So once you're done watching my tutorial, okay. Also not sure why my nose is running. God, with a vitamin water, man. Stay hydrated, kiddos. All right, so if you're interested to learn how I got that look that you just saw in the previewed pan, I don't know how it's gonna come out, but I know I'm gonna take it and pan it and put it in the beginning of this video. So if you want to know how to get this look, then stay tuned. So to start things off, you guys already know I'm going to put a layer of some Sacha Buttercup banana powder under my eyes. This will just, for those who don't know, I do this to, one, help set my under eye, two, help catch any fallout from the eyeshadow palette, because the one thing I don't like, since I do my base first then my eyeballs, usually, there has been a couple cases where I do my eyes first and then my base, but preferably I like to do my base first and then my eyeballs. So to make sure that I don't have any like glitter pigment on my foundation or anything of the sort, I just layer some of this under my eyeballs and, you know, we're good to go. I think they should rename this stuff yellow goodness, you know, just yellow flaky goodness. So for today's palette, we're actually going to use the Take Me to Ibiza palette. I've only used this palette twice so far on my channel, and this is going to be my first real talk through tutorial with strictly this palette. If you didn't watch my first video featuring this palette retails for $20 and you get 35 shades, which basically you're paying under $1 for each shade, which I think is a steal. First shade I'm going to dig into is actually an orange. Hopefully this does what I want it to do and doesn't. Oh, I'm so nervous. Really pretty orange shade right here, and I'm just going to feather that out. I'm going to make that my base slash transition color for this look, so let's hope. Let's hope. I'm in my crease, but I've actually brought this color a little higher than my crease because I plan on packing another color deeper into my crease. So I started at my crease and just feathered upward. Make sure to use clean brushes, guys. Don't fucking be like me, because this is horrible.
I remember how it started. Like at the end of May, it was such a lovely day. I was in a small cafe. I was in no way started.
Clean brushes are going to be the death of me. Okay, so we've gotten the first layer down. So secondly, I'm going to go ahead. There are two browns in the palette, but I'm going to reach for this brown because this brown seems to be a bit warmer than the other brown. You obviously can't tell, like I said, because of my light. This brown here is a little more cool toned than this brown on the side with the purples. So I'm going to go with that warmer brown and I'm going to pack that into my crease. My neighbor's dog has been featured in more of my videos than my friends. So just on a critique on this palette, I did try layering a glitter on top of a matte and it didn't go so well, but I think it was just the combination of the glitter and the matte that I chose in terms of color. Blending these or layering these mattes on top of each other, it is blending or layering so smoothly. I'm not having any patchiness or any streaking. And I'm really, really happy about that. Am I the only person who lifts their brows to like make sure? I lift my brows to make sure that, you know, I got all up in creases. Today's look is going to be a cut crease. So to cut my crease, I'm using a concealer brush from Crown, I'm using a clean concealer brush from Crown, and I'm using the LA Girl Pro Conceal, and I'm using it in the shade Toffee. These two are the power duo of 2019. These got me through so many beautiful cut creases, you guys have no idea. Tips on cutting your crease: I would just follow the shape of my eyeball and where I feel the indentation, and try to take your time and make your lines as crisp as possible. The amount of cut creases I do, I should be a blood clot pro at this shit. I'm still not, but it's all right. We're gonna pray for guidance in 2020. I'm going to bring in that same brown that we used, that we packed in our crease. I'm just gonna bring in some of it here, a little bit onto the concealer. That whole concealed area isn't going to be one color. So we're gonna just bring a little smidgen of it inward. There we go. No, just a little bit. To connect what we have in our crease to what we're putting on our lid. I'm not putting much product on the brush, I'm just bringing it inward a bit. I lied. I am putting product on my brush. This is what we want, Jesus. This is what we need in our lives. So now I'm going to grab a clean packing brush, flat packing brush. I think this process will be best. The flatter the brush, the better, you know. I'm gonna reach in for this shade right here, this really pretty bronzy color. Rinse and repeat on the next eye, y'all. Rinse and freaking repeat. I am going to add a third color onto my eyeball. And let's hope it does not look weird, guys, because Lanye did it, so I'm hoping that I can do it. So there's this lime green right here, and I know my friend Shanice is about to curse me out for finding a reason to add green in every eye look, but who cares, you know? I'm so fucking happy you're alive. Yeah. Swear to God I'm down. If you down, all you gotta say is right. I'm gonna take a clean or semi-clean flat packing brush, and I'm gonna go back into that brown that we used throughout the eye, and I'm just gonna bring that under my waterline. I'm gonna take that same brush that I used to bring the brown down onto our waterline, and I'm gonna dip into the same, I'm gonna use the same brush and just dip into that original first orange we used for that top crease part and just connect everything together. All right, guys, and that's it. So I'm gonna jump right back off camera and finish the rest of my face for you guys, and then I'll be back. We'll talk about how amazing this eye look came out, yeah? All right, guys, and this is the finished look. I'm really liking this look. The oranges, they all blended nicer than I thought they were going to. I was a little apprehensive, I'm not gonna lie, because, you know, in the original look, which you'll see once you click on Lanye's video, she used the Morphe 3. Oh God, one of the newest Morphe palettes that came out. The name is leaving me right now. I think it's 35B or 30. She used the newest Morphe palette. So of course Morphe is known for their amazing brushes and their amazing eyeshadow quality. So I was hoping that I'd be able to pull off something similar with a, I guess, eyeshadow dupe, and I definitely feel like I pulled this off. I'm really happy with this palette, guys. I think this is a great fall palette. There are some great shades in here, and I feel like this palette can go really nicely from fall into winter because of these icy blues we have here, the really pretty jewel toned purples and pinks. I think it'll be great for the holiday season, so you will be seeing more of this palette. If you end up recreating this look, please make sure to tag me and also tag Lanya so she'll know that she's the original inspiration behind this look. If you want to know anything about my base, make sure to check in the description box below. You already know the drill. My base hasn't changed much, but I will be doing an updated winter foundation routine for you guys when it gets a little chillier. Brr. Make sure to like, subscribe, share with your peeps, and until next time, you guys, peace.